Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I've been off this channel for a while. I had a bit of a nasty scapular wing injury. I was doing lots of advanced stuff. So I've been doing plenty of beginner sort of level, nothing too difficult. And my scapula has improved a lot, thank the Lord. So what I thought I'd do is some little free sessions, which will be beginner, maybe beginner to intermediate. So I'm going to start off today with a heart opening, a little bit of hip opening, gentle back bends. See how we go. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications. I'll be putting a few of these on my channel going forward. So you may need some blocks or something similar and a strap. This is a yoga strap, but you could just use a dressing gown strap or a belt would work just as well. Okay, right, let's take it to the mat. So, finding a comfy seat. If that isn't comfortable, you can use blocks here, or you can sit on a block, and that might be more comfortable, but I'm just going to go ahead and put my sit bones nicely rooted on the mat. So let's just start with some breathing, just to try and get rid of any negativity and just try and quieten the mind a little bit. So just cupping your hands over your knees, drop the chin a little bit, close the eyes. I'm just going to take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just make them nice and long. Feel the belly rise, feel the breath go into your chest and into your back. And exhale through the mouth. Let's just do a few of those. And now just let your breathing come back to normal. And let's just do some little sways. Keep your eyes closed. Just little head, shoulder sways here. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. Do whatever feels good. And when you're ready, let's flutter those eyes open. I'm just going to start with some little neck rolls, so chin to chest, ear to shoulder, and back, chin to chest, and over to the other shoulder. Let's do a few of those. Keep that breathing nice and slow. And close your eyes as well if you want to. Okay, and then chin back up. Let's do some shoulder rolls, so squeeze the shoulder blades back, up to the ears, forward and down. Let's do a few of those. Really squeeze those shoulder blades in and up. Let's go the other way, so shoulders forward, up to ears, squeezing those shoulder blades down. A few of those. Let's bring the arms into it now, do some big circles. And the other way. Circle the wrists. And the other way. The hands a shake. Maybe shake the arms. Shake it all. Take the hands behind, clasp them. Pushing the arms to straight. Chest up, breathing in. Exhale, bring the clasp in front. Flip the palms out, straight arms. Pushing out through the shoulder blades, chin to chest, exhale. Let's do that again, this time with a weird finger on top. And in front to exhale, weird finger on top, flip the palms, chin to chest, exhale. Hands back over the knees, breathing into a tall. Do some circles of the torso here. And the other way, which always feels a little bit weird. Now some little twists, so bringing your right hand to the left knee, fingertips just behind your sacrum, breathe into it all. Exhale to twist and look behind. Coming back through centre, other side. Back through centre. Through centre. And two more. And back to centre. Bringing your fingertips just sort of a little bit in front of your hips, so your sit bones are rooted in this one. So not leaning back, so they're just in front of your hips here. So we're going to crawl the left fingers forward, start to lean. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you can go all the way. If you feel your sit bone lift, you've gone too far, come back up. Wherever you are, bring your other arm up and over. Nice big inhale, and look up. Back through centre, other side. Lovely stretch in the side body. Now come up onto all fours. Actually, we'll kneel. We're going to tuck our toes. I want you to grab those little toes, because I bet they're not tucked. Get them tucked. We're just going to do some little, lift the knees up and down. So fingertips and the fingertips to support you. Leaning back and coming forward. Knees up. Liven those toes up. And then just relax here, toes still tucked. Let's come down onto our elbows. Get a bit more of a stretch there. Push back into your toes a little bit. Nice. Coming now onto all fours. So shoulders stacked over wrists. Okay. I'm just going to do some what we call cat-cow. Untuck the toes. So on the inhale, chest comes up, tailbone goes up. Exhale, curl the chin in, push out through the shoulder blades. Really feel those broaden. You can keep doing that, or if you want to add a little bend in the elbow, exactly the same, just with that bend. One more. Okay, so let's now, keeping on all fours, so hips stacked over knees, shoulders still stacked over wrists. Crawl the left fingers forward and the right leg straight, and lift both off the mat. So you've got a straight line here running down. Your arm back, crown of head forward, back leg straight. Curl everything into the midline, elbow to knee, or maybe you can touch your nose on your knee. Come back up. Curl it in. Come back up. Curl it in. And back up. And then on the inhale, bring everything up. And back down. Let's do the other side. Crawl the fingers. Leg and arm up. Crown of head forward. Curl it in. Maybe a little tap with the nose and the knee. Back up. And bring everything up. Arm and leg and back. I'm going to do some little twists now. So take the left hand, thread it through the gap here that you've got between your knee and your arm. And then on the inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, sweep it all the way and come down into the back of your shoulder. Bring in this arm, your right arm. Either let it rest here, or if you want to go for a little bit of a bind, see if you can grab your left inner thigh. Breathe in and look up. Couple of breaths. And twist, release the bind. Come back to all fours. Let's do the other side. So other arm threads through. Breathe in. Arm sweeps up. Exhale, thread it all the way through. Come onto the back of your shoulder. Other arm rests just behind you. Behind your back. Or go for the bind. Grab that inner thigh. Breathe in, twist, look up, couple of breaths. Release the bind, bring the hands back to the mat. And let's just rest our sit bones down onto our heels. Come up, take the knees wide, give yourself some space. And let's just crawl down to child's pose. You can stay here all day, resting the forehead on the mat. Crawl those fingers a little bit more. Couple of breaths. Come up onto your fingers, crawl them off to the left side of completely off your mat. Forehead down, stretch those fingers forward a bit more, crawl, crawl, crawl. Let's just do some little shoulder movements. So you'll find that one elbow touches the floor, the other comes up, and the other one comes down, the other one comes up. So just some little movements to get into those nooks and crannies. I can feel that in my scapula, that feels good. Come back through centre, off the other side. Same thing, crawl fingers forward, and some little, whatever you want to call them, twisty twists. Not sure what I call this, just made it up. And back to centre, come up, bring the knees together, come onto all fours, tuck the toes. Let's take the sit bones up to the sky, into downward dog. So make sure crown of head is to the mat, ears level with biceps. It's all about getting length in the spine, so tailbone is up and pointing back. Let's do some pedals, alternating heel lifts, just to get into that downward dog. Doesn't matter if your heels don't touch the mat, it will come. It's all about getting the length in the spine. Couple of breaths. And let's just walk slowly to the top of your mat into a deep forward fold. You can use your blocks here. Remember, they've got different heights. Or soften those knees, don't lock them out, just nice and soft. And crown of head to the mat. And now vertebrae by vertebrae, let's come up into our Tadasana. Here we are. So let's just rock back and forward onto your toes, heels, till you find that central grounding point. Moving up, pull the kneecaps up, engage the quads, suck the belly in, shoulders away from the ears, arms by your sides, fingers strong, toes strong, root them into the mat, chin parallel with floor. Basically standing tall, straight. Let's raise the arms up from the sides. Now you have a choice, you can just raise them up. I have to clasp mine because of my scapular wing injury that's not quite 100%. So looking up at your hands, optional mini back bend, clench the bum to protect the spine. Come back up, flip the palms outwards, swan dive back down to the mat to your deep forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift, come up onto your fingers, crown of head forward. Exhale, plant the palms, take the right foot back, left foot back, drop the knees, Then we're going to lower down, bending the elbows, keep them in tight to the body, pointing back. Chest comes to mat, chin comes to mat. 8 points of contact, 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin. Breathing in, scoop through and forward into your choice. Flip those feet, pushing pelvic bone into the floor. Push your palms into the floor, come into baby cobra. Clench the bum if you want to extend it, or clench everything if you want to come into your upward dog, I should say. Exhale, come back to the mat, tuck the toes, sit bones back to heels, and back into downward dog. Do some pedaling. And walk to the top of the mat. Deep forward fold, soft knees, crown of head to mat. Breathing in, come up slowly into your Tadasana, standing tall. Sweep the arms up. Optional mini back bend, squeeze the bum. Palms facing out, swan dive, back to deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, left foot back, right foot back, drop the knees, come down, chest then chin. Breathing in, scoop forward, flip the feet, your choice. Baby cobra extended or upward dog. Come back down, tuck the toes, sit bones back, into downward dog. Here we are again. And walk to the top of the mat. Deep forward fold. And coming up into Tadasana, standing tall. We're going to now sit on our imaginary chair. So arms are going to come up, palms facing parallel as you take your sit bones down. Now I want you to just, I've got to clasp my hands again, check in that your toes are not overshooting, your knees are not overshooting your toes. So bring it down, looking up at your hands, slight pelvic tilt, couple of breaths. Exhale, bring it down, deep forward fold, halfway lift on fingertips, crown of head forward. Exhale, plant the palms, bring the right foot back to the back of the mat. Come up onto your fingertips, knees stacked over ankle. Peel the torso away, come to upright position. Make sure that's stacked. Everything should feel nice and strong. Raise the arms up. You can take it back if you want to. Just be steady. Come back, flip the palms, frame the foot, take the front foot back. Option to drop the knees, make sure shoulders are stacked over wrists. Breathe in, come forward. Exhale, bending those elbows, hover. And all the way down. Your choice again, flip the feet, baby cobra, extended, or upward dog. Come back to the mat, tuck the toes, sit bones back, into downward dog. And this time, we're going to bring the right foot through. You can help it through. Or if you want to build up a bit of momentum, sweep it up into your three-legged dog. And sweep it through, your choice. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Deep forward fold. And slowly come up into Tadasana. Couple of breaths. Sitting on that imaginary chair again, arms come up as you sit. Bringing the sit bones down, check in with your knees, not overshooting your toes, looking up at your hands, couple of breaths. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Left foot back, come up onto your fingertips. Knees stacked over ankles. Hover, peel the torso away. Nice, pushing out through your back foot. It's all nice and solid. Raise the arms up. Flip the palms. Frame the foot, front foot back. Option to drop the knees. Breathe in, come forward. Bend the elbows, hover. Come all the way down. Your choice. Baby, extended or upward. Come back down, tuck the toes. Sit bones back to heels, up to the sky into downward dog. Same thing on this side. Help the foot forward. Or sweep it up, sweep it through. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Deep forward fold. And come up into Tadasana. Couple of breaths. Raise the arms up. Optional mini back bend. Come back up. Flip. Palms. Swan dive down. Deep forward fold. Halfway lift. Crown of head forward. Plant the palms. Right foot back. Come up onto your fingertips. This time, plant that back heel down. So, blade of the back foot is anchored into the mat. Roughly parallel with the back of the mat. Come up onto your fingers. Hover. Windmill the arms over, palms facing down. Knees stacked over ankle again. Really anchoring that back foot so you're not going to go anywhere. Here we are. Warrior two. Look over your front fingers. We're going to rest the back arm on the back leg. Turn the palm facing up. Deep breath in. Reverse warrior. Bring it back through center. Rest the forearm on your quad, front quad. Flip the palms of your back arm. Breath in, look up. Back through your warrior two. Back to reverse, breathe in. This time, extended, you may need your block. Or you can rest on your shin or the floor. Arm comes up and over. Bring it back through warrior two, reverse, and then windmill those arms back to frame that front foot. Take the front foot back, option to drop the knees. Breathe in, come forward, bend the elbows, hover, and all the way down. Your choice. Baby, extended, or upward dog. Come back down, tuck the toes, take them back, sit bones up to the sky, downward dog. Pedal. And breathe. And your choice, you can sweep the leg up or just sweep it through. Right leg, so your foot's in between your hands, whichever you want to do. And bring the back foot to meet the front, deep forward fold. And slowly come back into Tadasana. Couple of breaths. Swoop the arms up. Optional mini back bend. Palms flipped, swan dive back to deep forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the palms. This time take the left leg back. Come up onto your fingertips. Plant that left heel down. Knees stacked over ankle. Just check in with all these points. Hover. Windmill those arms over. Into your warrior two. Rest the back arm. Flip the palm of the front. Breathe in. Look up. Exhale. Come through. Rest forearm. Back to reverse. And all the way to extended side angle. Only should be resting here. It doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor, you can use your blocks. And back through warrior two, reverse, and windmill those arms to frame. Front foot goes back, and again, option to drop the knees or stay in high plank. Come forward, bend, hover, and all the way down. Your choice. Come down, tuck the toes, sit bones up to the sky into downward dog. Pedal. Your choice, sweep leg through, left leg, and sweep it up to the sky, bring it through, back leg to meet front foot, deep forward fold, and come up into Tadasana. Staying at the top of your mat, just take your feet as wide as the mat, turn them at about your toes to about a 45-degree angle. So ankles come in, toes go out. You may need your blocks handy. I would just place them behind you, like that, somewhere close. Bring your hands to heart center, prayer hands. Couple of breaths. I'm going to take the sit bones down, bringing the elbows to the inside of our knees. So coming down, try not to lean forward too much, and if you need to grab your blocks, you can just sit on one, if that's easier. Just make sure your chest is high. Nice and comfy. You could do some little hip movements. If you don't need the block, by all means, get rid of it. Just enjoy. Nice hip opener. Just some little movements. Like that. Now just let your bum find the mat. Move the block first, obviously. So, come into the centre of your mat, so your feet facing the front of the mat. Bring your heels about a foot away from your sit bones. Just lean back a little bit, not too much, just a bit. So you're not upright like this, you're just leaning back a bit. Bring the arms up parallel with the floor. Come up onto your toes. I'm going to do this is boat pose, so bring both feet up. I'm going to do some little toe taps on the mat, alternating. You want to make that a little bit harder. Straighten the leg up, alternating, straight leg, toe tap, or just stay and do some of these. It's up to you. And then just together now, up and down, toes together, or straight. Remember to breathe. And then a hold, so you can either hold here or here. If you're shaking, that's your core, that's good. I'm shaking. Couple of breaths. And relax. Scoot yourself forward a little bit on your bum, so you've got enough room behind you. Rolling down slowly onto your back. Okay, if you've got a ponytail and it's not high enough, little adjustment. So the back of your head is laying flat on the mat. Bring your sit bones, bring your heels up to your sit bones, that would be weird. Arms by your sides, palms of hands pressing into mat. We're going to press those hands into the mat, breathing in, lifting the tailbone up. Keep your knees straight, not splaying out. So breathing in, come up. Pushing, push tailbone, chin comes into chest, knees are straight. Option to stay here or tuck a shoulder, tuck the other shoulder, clasp the hands underneath you. A little bit more space there. Untuck if they're tucked, and come down slowly. I'm going to do some, take the arms out wide, palms down. What I call windscreen wiper legs. Knees drop together to one side. A little shuffle with the feet to adjust. And the other side. Just do a few of those. And let's go once more. So if you're clasping hands, tucking shoulders, do the opposite grip, the one that feels weird, the weird finger on top. Okay, so heels up to sit bones, knees straight, pointing up, arms by your sides, press the palms in to the mat, breathe in, tailbone comes up. Option to stay here, or tuck the other shoulder, then the other one, weird finger grip on top. Couple of breaths. Untuck, shoulders, rolling down. Windscreen wiper legs, arms wide, big T, dropping to one side. Okay, let's bring the knees up to the chest. Hug them. Let's do some shoulder scrunches. Really pushing those shoulder blades into the mat. So shoulders up to ears and down. And relax. Do some circles. Really massage that lower spine. Go in both directions. Take the knees wide. Bring the feet, soles of the feet to the ceiling. Now, you could use your strap here if you can't reach your feet. Just make sure that your knees are wider than your body. Or, you can, grab the outer edge of your feet, pushing feet into hands, hands into feet, knees coming down. Make sure the whole of your spine is in contact with the mat and your head. Ah, happy baby pose. Lovely. Breathe. We'll do some rocks. It's up to you. Let's just take a few more breaths. Bring the knees back into the chest. Little hug. Bring the feet back to the mat. Come up onto your elbows and come all the way up. Legs out in front. Find those sit bones. Chest forward. Fingertips. Crawl. I'm doing a little shuffle just to make sure I'm not rounding the back, but I'm coming forward. I'm bending here. Chest is forward. I'm bending at the hip flexors. Keep crawling. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you can rest your elbows. Maybe you can come a little bit further. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Maybe you can clasp the wrist wherever you are. Drop the head towards the knees or shins. If you're clasping a wrist, swap the grip, clasp the other one. A few breaths. Come up onto your fingers and crawl yourself back up. Give your legs a shake. Let's take the left leg up, knee pointing up, sit bones up. Keep saying that. Heel that foot away from your sit bones. Let's cross that leg over so that the foot is on the outside of your right leg. Take the left hand fingertips behind your sacrum. Breathe in to grow tall. Take the other arm up. Look up and give that leg a hug. Exhale, twist and look behind you. Let's go again. Breathing in. Broken wing, fingertips on shoulder. There's your broken wing. Hook the elbow around the outer edge of that thigh. Straighten the arm. Get some leverage. Exhaling, twist round. Take both arms, hands off the mat, and crawl the mat a little bit. Keep both sit bones rooted. Bow the head. Come back up, uncross the leg, out straight, open the shake. Let's do the other leg. Same thing, bring it to the outer edge of your left leg this time. Doesn't really matter which way around you do it. Right, fingertips behind your sacrum, other arm sweeps up, breathe in. Exhale, hug the leg, twist. Look behind you. And again, breathe in, broken wing. Hook, straighten arm, leverage, exhale, twist behind. Look behind. Both hands off your mat. Bow the head, keep the sit bones rooted. Come back up, uncross the legs, give them a shake. And we're going to come down slowly onto your back. A couple more stretches. You may need your strap for this one. So see how you go. Get it ready. Hook it round your right on the back of your right hamstring. So you've got it like this. Take the right leg, bend, flex the ankle and rest that on your opposite leg. So that's resting on my left. Keep that foot flexed to protect the ankle. Oh, I got that wrong. Sorry, it's this way. So right leg is crossed over, strap. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, strap is round your left thigh. So from here, just pushing that knee, make sure the knee isn't coming forward, angle it away from you in a nicer stretch. Grabbing your straps, bring the knee towards the chest. If you can grab the thigh, clasp the hands and do that. See if you can bring it to where it's comfortable without lifting your tailbone off the floor. Lovely stretch. And relax, bring the feet back to the mat. And let's go with the other leg. You get it right this time. So this time, strap if you need it around your right thigh, hamstring. Other leg, cross it over, flex the foot to protect the ankle. Angle the knee out away from you, like that. So not like this, like that. Lift, grabbing your straps if you need them. Or clasp the hands behind and bring it forward. Bring the knee towards you. Few breaths. And relax, bring it back. Remove the strap. Bring your arms out to big T, palms facing down, cross the right leg over the left, and just scoot the hips up and over to the right. Drop the knees to the left, and look over your right fingertips. Just let my sacrum go clunk. Lovely. Couple of breaths. Also make sure you're not lifting your shoulder blade off the floor. Try and press them back into the mat so you're not twisting and that arm's lifting. That makes sense. Oof, clunk. Okay, untwist, bring the knees back up, uncross. Let's go with the other leg, cross it over. Shift the hips over to the left, drop the knees to the right. Keep those shoulder blades as flat as you can. Look over your left fingertips. Few breaths. And bring the knees back up, soles of feet to the mat and cross the legs. Now you may need a cushion or a rolled up towel or anything for when we go into Shavasana. If it's not comfortable for you to be let flat, it would be more comfortable if you just pop something under your knees. Or if you want to just be reclined butterfly, that's fine as well. Just get comfy. So arms nice and wide, big T, palms facing up. Let the legs drop, the feet splay. Get comfy. Close the eyes. Maybe your chin drops a little bit. You take some deep breaths again, feeling the tummy rise. And feel the breath rising into your chest, into your back. And through parted lips, we're going to exhale. So breathing in deep through the nose. And let it go. Let's do a few of those. And just let your breathing go back to normal. Just lay in silence. Be my guest, stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. If you need to start moving with your wrists, do some circles, your ankles, maybe a big stretch, bringing your arms overhead, and a yawn if you want to. And roll onto your right side, come up onto your elbow, and come back to your comfy seat. Prams, namaste, everyone. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a nice little sequence you can do every day. I'll be posting more, so don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye, everyone.